Hey, Gemini, welcome into your reading. Okay, I was debating the deck. All right, let's do this. All right, Geminis, we're going to do the second week of November going into the third week. So it's like, I want to say the 15th, the 16th, going into the third. I'm doing that because I need to be early enough in order to do your monthly. Because I would like to do a December reading for you guys. So let's see what's going on for you, Geminis. What's the situation for Gemini, please? Three of Swords. Oh, somebody was asking me like, when are you doing the Gemini reading? And I could see why. Because I'm seeing the Three of Swords. It's never easy for me to talk about things that are profoundly painful. I need you to see this card, right? What can you imagine by seeing all of this? Picture it right here. Where's my heart? Yep, right here. Here's my heart. And here I am trying to pick out these little daggers that are sticking in them because it is literally the most profound, painful card in the deck. Crossing it is the Leo card of strength. You're using all your strength and your stamina to endure this, to deal with this, to move forward from it. It's like you're painfully leaving. It's not pretty. And you're also resisting and holding back from giving into the energy of it, whoever caused this pain for you or to you, Gemini. All right, I'm sorry. I don't like that. You got a virtual hug from me, guys, okay? Virtual hug from me, Irene. What's coming in towards my Geminis, please? What's coming in? What is this? Five of Wands in reverse and the King of Cups. Okay, this is you onward, upwards movement. There's going to come a chance where, okay, the blocks and obstacles that you have here with this person, that gets removed, okay? The fighting, the arguing, whatever. This person that's in your mind, I don't know if they're a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. They don't have to be. They encapsulate that energy. Maybe they have a lot of water in their chart. I don't know. But this is somebody who was emotionally mature or available. And just because they're emotionally mature, it means they can also have those hard conversations that are difficult to have, even if they're bad ones. They're just not the type of person to, brush it under the carpet and run away. This is what I mean. But your blocks, obstacles, and challenges with this individual leave. But the thing that my download with this was that I think you think because these blocks, obstacles leave, that maybe perhaps there's a chance to go back to this person. Others of you, because of these blocks, obstacles, and challenges dropping out of your way, it allows energetically for the space of you to have new love come in. Well, I don't want new love. Well, it's coming anyway. Guys, I literally just did a reading for the whole entire collective 1111. I really highly recommend everyone go see that video because it's based on 2026. And I did that video today, dated 1111. And I started the reading at exactly at 11:11 on the dot. So I wanted to have as clear of messages as I could from your spirit guides. And I'm already seeing in your cards, I highly recommend you see a Gemini because I want you to feel and know that everything you've been doing up until this point has been helping you and gearing you to go towards new things, okay? New love, new you, new everything. Now, what is it that Gemini doesn't see coming their way? Moreover, I'm just going to add for me and for the collective, there's no need to wait for New Year's to make those resolutions. I truly believe they're happening here now in November. So that when New Year's does actually come, you could sit here and say to yourselves, no, I've already put it in gear. I've already put it in motion. And you will. All right. Wheel of Fortune, Death, and the Devil. Oh, And the Tower. Oh my God. Friends! Let me tell you something. The universe is going to test you. I just need you to understand this. And this is like really, really hard because, first of all of these go hand in hand. And they're not fun. Death. Something ends. What ended? Well, something toxic. That's for one thing. There was a fight. There was an explosion. You either lost your job or a relationship, or you had such a big fight that it upends your world and leaves you questioning where you stand now within a relationship or your job. The universe did this. Consider this a blessing in disguise. You're like, well, how is this a blessing in disguise, me losing my job? Because you were staying in an environment that was beneath you, and you were never going to force yourself out of it to find something bigger, better, or something that's going to bring you at peace. You were going to stay in a toxic relationship. Keep eating shit until you were forced to do so. Spirit and the universe sees all of these things. And they're saying, oh my God, no, energetically, karmically, you don't belong. Course correction needed. And after this happens, a heart-to-heart conversation ensues. Let me see what your advice is here, Gemini. What's the advice here for Gemini, please? If you're asking me for majors, there's Saggy, there's Scorpio, there's Capricorn, there's Taurus and Aries. And your advice, the Magician having all the tools necessary available for you to manifest the future that you want. You might need to move your feet and start hustling it. All right. And how do we do that? We move forward by leaving someone or something behind. You have to get out of your comfort zone. Well, I would see the Fool there, but I'm still going to tell you that. As you have what you need to do what you need. You have all the tools. You have all the knowledge. You have all the experience. You even have some money. You even have like love in your heart. You have enough to do what it is that you want to do to bring into your world. Hustle it. But you got to leave something behind that's no longer emotionally serving you. You're tapped out. You got to go fill these cups. You're not getting it from the source you were at. It's like you're staying in a place where the well is dry. How are you going to live? You got to move to another village or town where to find another well filled with water so you can live. You need to pause and reflect. Take a seed. You built shit over here and you saw it thrive. What makes you think you can't take one of the seeds from here and build it over there? It won't thrive over there? Yes, it will. All right. What is the outcome for Gemini, please? Pisces energy, Virgo energy, the Moon, and Hermit. So there are things that are playing behind the scenes, and you might know this. You might be saying to yourselves at the end of the week, like, well, I don't have all the information. I don't know what they're thinking. I don't know what they're planning. I don't know what they're going to do to me. But you need to make a wise decision, and you're going to start taking actions. This is like putting your resume out there. This is you trying to be This is preemptive action, but you're going back and forth here with somebody. So that goes on. I love it. And look what happens. 10 of Cups and the Hierophant. I see happiness coming in. I see you being in a couplehood. Because you start taking action. I think you make amends. You fix things. I don't know what you're doing, but you're taking action after this because you clearly needed this to happen, this disruption. And you best believe that the universe said, oh, Wheel of Fortune, we're 3 fates working on Gemini's behalf. We're going to make it so. Because Gemini was just sitting there in their comfort zone or staying in something that was really negative. So we decided to move. 3 of Swords and Strength. Please clarify this for Gemini. the Five of Swords and Hermit at the bottom of the deck. All right, so because of this profound pain that you're dealing, this heartache or whatever this is, and you're trying to resist from going back or dealing or having the strength to persevere through the pain, you're trying to cut your losses. You're trying to make some sort of bittersweet decision. You're like, all right, well, I have to like cut off this branch from this tree or the whole tree's going to die. So you're making that wise choice. And then look what happens. You start to heal. Yes, you do. All right. The King of Cups and the Five of Wands, please. Strength came out again, the Leo energy. Yeah, again, because of these blocks, obstacles that are going to job for you, you're still resisting. You're still holding back from something, Gemini. I think you're saying to yourself, well, I think I need to hold back and make a wise choice. I also don't know what decision to make. I really need to sit here, rationalize, and think these through. But while you do nothing, nothing is a decision. Boom, goes down that tower. And I think after the fact, you start doing some damage control. But I think this might be a good thing too, Gemini, because what'll happen here is you're going to see everybody's true colors. You're going to see everybody's actions. And what's meant for you will push you towards that goal. Anyway, you know how I always say, oh, that thing that's meant for you won't pass you by. Well, in your case, that thing that is meant for you, you're not attaining it. So Spirit's like pushing you into that direction. All right, so what is Death, Wheel of Fortune, Tower, and all these beautiful cards with the Devil? We'll say no one ever. We got to make it funny, right? Because that's life. We have to laugh it through it to persevere. See, the cards know. When they want to say some shit, they will say some shit. The Devil is here with the Devil. This is chains of love. This is obsession. This is going back. This is fear. This is insecurities, repeated patterns, dating the same people, waiting for the different results, taking the same shitty jobs, waiting for different results, allowing assholes to be assholes on your behalf, waiting for different results. No, Gemini, you got to let that tower go. Page of Swords, you're stalking when this goes down. And then you're going to start rationalizing and thinking. And guess what happens? You become the Queen of Swords. You. Where you belong. In your own skin, in your own shoes, in your own element. Hello, you're back to home. Right? And the Seven of Pentacles, pausing and reflecting. But all the time I've invested here, the money, the project, the time, the effort in this relationship. Snap to Gemini. You grab that pentacle and you build it over there. Don't get stuck. Don't let the devil trap you. The devil could be here in your head too. So, let's see. That's why your advice is walk the fuck away. Knight of Pentacles. Eight of Cups. And those of you who are discerning adults, if you're actually working on yourselves and doing shadow work and doing spiritual enlightenment, you know if this is you doing it. Because cards are energy. All right? Just like quantum physics. Mathematicians and scientists study quantum physics because it is energy. So I'm either talking about you or your cross-watcher. But I am reading to you as perhaps that this is you. Meaning like you're dealing with this toxic shit. Unless you yourself feel it's you. An enlightened soul would, be discerning enough to say, yeah, that might be me. Where one that isn't be like, that's not me. Go fuck yourself. I'm done watching you. No, that's not how it works. Spirituality works is like we listen, we're open, and we say, no, I'm pretty sure it's them. Pretty sure they're the toxic devil, and now I see it. So that's the point of these readings. I hope this is working because let me tell you something. It's pretty, hair raising for me as a reader when I use two different decks, and this is why I use two different decks, that the same exact card between 78 cards here and 78 cards there, those of you that are actual mathematicians, you know the mathematical probability of the same exact card landing in the same exact position is pretty rare. But for me, it's not when the universe wants to say what they want to say. You got the magician twice in your advice. They're doubling down on my message. They're telling you you've got everything you need to manifest that future. You change the frequency on your radio. The second you do is the stuff that you will invite in, right? You will get that solid new job, that solid new start. Boom, it's coming. And that requires you to leave something behind that no longer emotionally serves you. All right, the moon and the hermit card. Let's go, Gemini. You guys got this. Ace of Cups in reverse and Eight of Swords. Okay. A lot of you guys, there's a fresh new start in love that maybe perhaps you tried to start and it didn't launch. It didn't get off the ground only because you guys feel like you're stuck somewhere. But perhaps you're taking back your energy and you're lying low to make a wise decision, or you're doing a timeout because you don't have all the information. You don't have all the facts. So you're sitting there still working on your job, your craft, your hobby. But I'm telling you, new beginnings are definitely coming in. Maybe this is going to change by that third week of November. Let's see what we're going to read about in the extended for Gemini, please. Honeymoon. Yeah, this is probably from the Ace of Cups, but we'll see in the extended. This is getting to know somebody or the enjoying holiday bliss together. Like your honeymoon period is over, so the failure to launch is there. The Ace of Cups in reverse. Or for some of you, you're still in that honeymoon phase. We'll see. We'll see in the extended what it's talking about. Let's put that aside for now. And let's get a card from the unicorns. Guys, take these cards with a grain of salt. There's a slight truth to them, but just take what resonates and leave what insults you. Leave what insults you behind. Leave me your comments, guys, because if you want me to grow your cohort, because I've been doing you every other week, but Libra's been bitching. So Libra, guess what, has been getting one every week. So you guys need to leave it down there too. Funny. Stop obsessing. This is probably why you have devil. You are not the fucking center of the universe. Stop obsessing. I don't know if those two go together for me, for you. I would just take the stop obsessing part. All right, because that will keep you stuck in general. All right, guys. Members, extenders, and subscribers. Well, there is no subscription. I might start one in December, but we can chat about that later. All right, guys, I'll see you over there.